I'm going to show you how to do page 21, number 5 from your math book. Okay, it says write the expression in standard form by expanding and collecting like terms. I have switched the directions to using the distributive property because I feel like that's what you're probably more likely going to use as we explore this further in class, okay? So, for starters, for letter A, and I apologize, there's not much room right here, so we're going to have to kind of get creative with how we write this and display it. But right here, you see that you have parentheses, and you see that there's also a number directly in front of it. So with that, your key thing that I want you to do whenever you see that is distribute that 4 through. And what I mean by that is multiply it. Okay, so 4 times 8m, I'm going to go over here. 4 times 8m is 32m. And then you need to go 4 times a negative 7n, which is a negative 28n. Okay? And then the next part of that, you see again there's another set of parentheses, but you need to distribute this positive 6 through because there's a number right directly in front of it. So I need to go a positive 6 times 3n, which is a positive 18n. Positive 6 times this negative 4m is negative 24m. Alright, from there, I want you to make sure you simplify it. There's some like terms that we can definitely combine. So one thing that I would recommend is just draw shapes around the like terms so that it's more clear what you should combine. Like terms have, you know, the exact same ending. So 32m, and also include the symbol directly in front of it if there is one. So 32m minus 24m, that's going to give me 8m. And then I see I have these n's right here that are like terms. So negative 28n plus 18n would give me negative 10n. Okay, so that's my simplified expression right there. But you should know that this expression, and this expression, they're all equivalent. This is just the most simplified form of it, okay? Alright, the next one I'm going to do it in red so that hopefully you can distinguish between A and B. And right there, when you look at it, you see parentheses, and you should notice that there is a number directly in front of it, so you need to use that distributive property. So you need to go 9 times r, and that'll give you 9r. Then 9 times a negative s is a negative 9s. Okay, then that next set of parentheses also has a number in front of it. 5 times 2r, positive 5 times 2r is a positive 10r. Then you got a 5 times a negative 2s is a negative 10s. From there, you need to combine your like terms, and I see that there's a 9r and a plus 10r, and that gives me 19r. And then over here, I see a negative 9s minus 10s, and that's going to be a negative 19s. Again, this expression, they're all equal to each other, but the most simplified form is right here. Okay? Alright, now the bottom one. You see again that there's parentheses, and you need to use the distributive property because there's a number in front of it. So 12 times 1 is just 12. 12 times a negative 3g is a negative 36g. Okay, the next set of parentheses has this 8 in front of it, so positive 8 times g is a positive 8g. And then that 8 times that f is a positive 8f. Okay, let's go ahead and simplify that. Some like terms that I see. Well, I don't see any like term that goes with this 12, so I can just bring that down, I guess. And then we got this negative 36g plus 8g. Negative 36 plus 8 is negative 28, but don't forget that g. And then bring down your 8f. Okay, so that's one way to write it, but you should also know that you can switch around the order as long as you keep the symbol directly in front of the number, okay? So I could write it like this, or I could write it like, I could write the 8f first, that positive 8f, and that positive 12 next, and then that minus 28g. That's one way to write, another way to write it. Or if I want to switch the order, I can do negative 28g, because I'm keeping the sign in front of it, plus 12 plus 8f. Or we can also represent it, let's go with 8f first again, and then minus 28g, that's an f, sorry, and then plus 12. Okay, so again, you can switch the order of all this stuff, but always remember to keep that symbol directly in front of it. I want you to know that. So right here, you could also write it as negative 10n plus 8m. That's cool too. Right here, we could have also written it as negative 19s plus 19r. All right? Bye.